Greetings. And in the name of Oduno Moray, all that is good and great, all that is blessed and beautiful, all that is creative and conscious, and all that is positive and possible. May the warm sun rays greet you each and every morning, and may your day always be full of joy. Hotep, I am Adisa by Bankole, and welcome to Creative Corner from House of Bankole. And in this episode, I will be doing We People Darker Than Blue. Who are you? Who are you? The rock band Who asked with swagger and groove, but Curtis Mayfield asked it smoother, asked it deeper, asked it true. He asked it of the people who are darker than blue, the ones who carry burdens we never agreed to. But maybe the question ain't who we are. Maybe it's why we still carry these weights so far. Weights forged in fire and chains and scars, and a nation that fears our rising star. We who were taken from land, from language, from ancestral view, from the drumbeat that whispers, child, you already knew. They tried to unmake us, unname us, undo, but still we rose, still we shine, still we push through. And that quiet confession, I just want to feel human too, ain't ancient, ain't distant, ain't locked in a museum room. It whispers today in kitchens and classrooms and barbershop chairs where truth resumes. There have always been those who can't feel the cultural vibration, who trade their birthright for a seat in the imitation of power's plantation. But Sidney told Harry, liberation ain't a business relation. Our people ain't stepping stones for your elevation. Those who stay rooted face white resentment's fixation, racial hierarchies orchestration, the lie that proximity is safer than black relations. Neil Scar Heron felt that fragmentation, pieces of a man swept without contemplation. White America still trembles at our full realization. Thaddeus Stevens said it plain. Slavery froze the nation's moral foundation, and today that compass still shakes at the thought of black participation and the country's infinite abundance without limitations. So let me name the burdens we carry in rotation. First, black women with brilliance denied elevation, two sisters, sharp minds, high aims, pure determination, blocked not just by white folks, but by others in the pigmentation of almost but not quite liberation. Affirmative action became a ladder for lesser qualification, while the most qualified black women were left in hesitation. My Shirley Chisholm broke that expectation, unbought, unbossed, a walk-in revelation. Two, excellence punished mediocrity and celebration. Obama climbed the mountain with flawless articulation, yet faced scrutiny beyond imagination. Meanwhile, a man with convictions, legal and moral deprivation, sits in the Oval Office wrapped in excuse and adoration. That ain't coincidence. That's structural orchestration. Three, black intellect under constant interrogation. Scholars will walk in rooms already on probation. A friend at Hunter told me even a student from another nation felt entitled to question his mental calibration. The message was ancient. Black brilliance is an aberration. We must be three times better to reach mere expectation. And four, naming truth called identity fixation. We're told identity politics is the cause of agitation, as if naming the wound creates the laceration. But Carol Anderson wrote with fierce illumination, white rage is real, historic, a generational vibration. And yes, there are always those who wait at whiteness' door for validation, suffering from cultural denial syndrome, a tragic imitation. They call our burdens illusions, mere imagination. But denials don't free you. It deepens the separation. The syndrome crosses borders, hits every oppressed population. But for us, the burden doubles blackness and its negation. When such folks gain power, it becomes devastation. They can't hear Jane Brown's soul-shaking proclamation. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. A liberation vibration. And so, the truth remains in declaration. We people darker than blue still fight for our humanity's preservation, our cultural sovereignty, our rightful participation in a world we built through sweat and creation. These burdens ain't ours by divine ordination. They're the residue of a nation still learning the meaning of human relation. Gail Scott Heron says, we beg your pardon, a lyrical confrontation, because the pardon was not yours for dispensation, and neither is our humanity yours for determination. So, when the who ask, who are you? We rise in affirmation. Jesse Jackson's words, a thunderous vibration. I am somebody. We are somebody. We, people darker than blue, we be somebody since creation. Once again, this is the Diesel Bio Bankole saying Madasi P. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Madasi P.